Are some people born evil?
Were some people, if the mother was mad while being pregnant, that can happen, yes. Because she can pass that spirit to her children while in the womb.
Are some people born homosexual?
If the mother is angry, yes, that can happen in the womb. Because it's all spiritual. And so you can be spiritually traumatized while in the womb. That's why when a woman is pregnant, she should have peace through the pregnancy and not anger. And so,
It's kind of not fair for the baby.
It's not fair?
For the baby.
Why isn't it fair? Who all agree it's kind of not fair if a baby is traumatized in the womb? Oh, okay. Why isn't it fair?
Because a baby is choiceless, you know, and he just inherits that anger spirit, is what you said, or being traumatized.
Yes.
So, and if that affects for the rest of his life or her life, that's kind of not fair because he didn't voluntarily pick that. He just, you know.
Is it fair that we be traumatized when we pop out of the womb?
No,
It's
not.
the same thing then.
Okay.
You see?
Yes.
Because if it's not fair to be traumatized in the womb, why is it fair to be traumatized when you pop out of the womb?
But you
as a baby?
if a baby is traumatized in the womb, it can still overcome that?
Yes.
Okay. That makes it fair.
Yeah, no. It's no different than being traumatized once you come out of the womb. It's amazing, too, how many people hold on to their traumas when it's so easy to overcome. It is the easy thing to overcome, and yet people spend a lifetime holding on to it. So now you see what, you still think it's not fair?
Well, no.
Yeah.
But in general in life, like every time I felt it's not fair, I just had to learn to like, it is what it is, you know? So I don't even think about stuff being fair or unfair, you know?
You don't think we get what we deserve?
Most of the time, but people do get things they don't deserve sometimes.
Like what? Have you ever gotten anything in life that you didn't deserve?
Maybe not, but I've seen people have misfortunes.
Have you ever gotten anything in life that you didn't deserve? No. And so you've seen other people have misfortunes?
Yes.
And how do you know it's a misfortune?
Well, I'm talking about things you can't control, the, say, accident, you know?
How do you know it's a misfortune?
Living in the world, you have misfortune is basically any kind of, say, disability, you know?
But how do you know it's a misfortune? I'm just, you're not on the spot, we're fellowshipping. This is not a test. How do you know it's a misfortune?
Okay, an example would be a guy gets in a car accident and loses a leg.
Right.
Now, he's not able to walk or do the things he used to do. Shouldn't that be considered a misfortune?
Why do you call that a misfortune?
Well, because the things, say, the example I brought, it'll be limited for him to do. Or
So a man gets in the car, he has an accident, he loses a leg, he can't do the things he used to do, and you call that a misfortune?
Yes.
Why?
Why?
No, why?
Well,
Why?
because certain things he can't do, he used to be able to do. Like, say he cannot jog in the park anymore. And that's the least concern. He won't be able to do the work he used to do, maybe, depending on what type of field he's in, you know?
Do you see that as a misfortune?
I really cannot say if it's a misfortune or not.
Why not?
But it all depends on one's point of view.
What does that mean?
Well, I would say his misfortune, I mean, you know, some say it would be, you know, if somebody feels like he does not get what he deserves, it's all basically, you know.
Is that a misfortune when your leg get cut off in a car accident?
Yes, it is.
And why do you say that's a misfortune?
Well, the reason why it's a misfortune when somebody has an accident is nobody wants to get into an accident.
This is so interesting. Isn't this interesting to me? I mean, you don't know if it's interesting to me, but it is. That's a misfortune. Yes.
I don't know if there's anything a person can do to deserve it, so I would say, yeah, it could be a misfortune.
Because you can't think of anything that that person could have done to deserve to lose a leg.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything anyone does, that can, cause it to be fair for you to lose a leg.
Does that
About
baby
what?
deserve that, or the man deserve to lose his
No,
leg?
the baby doesn't deserve it.
Why
No.
you say it doesn't?
Because the baby didn't ask to be here.
The baby did, how do you know?
Well,
How do you
it's
know the
an
baby didn't say to
innocent-
God, you know what, I want to go through that,
Because
mama.
I know, so the baby don't
So I
deserve
could
it.
be traumatized.
Nah, doesn't deserve it.
How about the man with the leg? Did he deserve it? The loss of leg?
No, he
did
doesn't.
not. Let me just say, no one get what they don't deserve. And we don't know the situation with the baby, why the baby had to go through that. Or the man loses the leg. Maybe the man lost the leg to get his attention because life could be more destructive for him as he's moving through life. God could be saving his life by stopping him by losing a leg. And the point is, in the fallen state, we're so emotional because we're so mental. We're identifying everything in that fallen state, so we're making decisions based on how we feel. Some of my worst situations has been my better situations. At the time, it didn't feel like it. It looked like I didn't deserve what I got, but I did because it helped to wake me up, draw me closer to the Father. So everything that happens in life needs to be happening. And you deserve what you get. And he may be looking out for you. You know what I mean? But in our fallen state, we'll say, oh no, because we're attached to it emotionally. And so it's based on our fallen state. God doesn't see things the way we see them.